And it's Maradona. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Interesting ball. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Paris Saint-Germain with the corner, they're first. And he's there to clear it. And now they can spring out of defence. Pires. Shapes to shoot! And he comes up trumps again.
Fernando Torres can only think of disappointment right now, but he'll get to appreciate just how good that save was.
Paris Saint-Germain have their second corner now. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, he's bustling through here. Barella running with the ball. Barella! And that would have been some goal.
Oh, after such a great run, I'm expecting him to go all the way, and instead, he just lost his way.
Shin to shin, bicep. He's one-on-one, surely! Big chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
He's got tall. That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game. Oh, what a climb! He scored! Great corner, and he did the rest.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
Paris Saint-Germain are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And here's Torres.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Well, played right into his path. Tries a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Paris Saint-Germain have their third corner. Gets his head to it! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Marquinhos gets across to intercept that. David Villa. Costa Curta cuts out the pass. Guardiola. Wilshere. Guardiola. Now it's Torres. Maradona. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed. Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and
And the finish! He has done it! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
And it's Guardiola. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Barella. And Hakimi. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Kaka. Alexander-Arnold. Kaka. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Fernando Torres. Alexander-Arnold has created one goal already. Kaka. Oh, easy pickings there. Paris Saint-Germain are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Pirlo. Passing is crisp and sharp. And Batistuta! Maradona. He's had it taken off him. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Kaka. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Wilshere. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Kaka. Played back in. And the first half is done. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Veuillez vous garer dans les parkings indiqués par le club ou dans les autres parkings du quartier. Changement.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
And it's Fernando Torres. Wilshere. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Pedri. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Pedri. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's a sharp little ball here. Alexander-Arnold carries the ball down the right. Pedri. Pirlo. Barella. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Maradona. Pirlo, good driving run. David Villa, he's had a shot! They are rampant! And they are cruising away. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And back it goes.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
David Villa. No, he's not getting his way this time. Paris Saint-Germain can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
David Villa. He won't be happy with that one. Barella. Oh, this is a very good run. It's a really well-measured ball. It's a mighty effort! Goal! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining...
He's got the shot away! Could be danger here. He's played it back. Oh, what a pass! Hits one! He's scored! That is a super smooth goal. Beautiful manoeuvring of the ball and splendid authority in the finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
They're still trying to make a game of this. Perez. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Pedri. Oh, good ball. And it's Batistuta. And there's green grass ahead of him. Musiala, great hit! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here! And another try! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Roberto Carlos.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Cleared without hesitation. Now it's Pedri, and they can counter here. Musiala going face-to-face with his great rival. He has found the way through. He's had a hit! He's got a goal! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Batistuta really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable match. Decent hit! No mistake! How many? Just how many? The golf in class is vast.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
It's become a case of men against boys. Torres! And he steered it beyond the post.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
Pirlo. Wilshere. 5 minutes left on the clock. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Pedri. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Fernando Torres. Well read, nice interception. Musiala.
Temps additionnel, 5 minutes.
Looks to go up and over. Torres gets flagged offside. Five minutes to add. Oh, good ball, and this looks promising. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Guardiola. Wilshere. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Musiala. That's the end. Paris Saint-Germain suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show all round. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good... Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And that is as far as they're going to go. Batistuta. He'll try from distance. That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Oh, well played, well played. Danger averted for now. And now they can spring out of defence. Looks for the finish. It's loose now and they want to get it back. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
This is their second corner of the game. Oh, what a climb! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Paris Saint-Germain have their third corner. Nicely aimed pass. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Oh, super find. Now it's Messi. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
A real chance if he can get through. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Batistuta. Still goalless. Now that looks a decent ball. Olise. Now that's well seen too. Wilshere.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And he cuts out the supply. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. And the counter-attack is on for Barcelona. That is a great pick out. Mbappe! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this.
Batistuta! Messi. Oh, there's a probing ball. And Alexander-Arnold. Marquinhos. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Dyer did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party face-to-face with the keeper. Oh, that's a foul. Which side of the line is that? And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. To get them off and running. Not much more than a formality.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Pedri. Now it's Owen. Well, that's been cut out, well played. And here's Batistuta, and it's Neymar. Maradona. Courtois can pick that up. Mbappe. Oh, good ball, and this looks promising. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Guardiola.
Paris Saint-Germain truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Mbappe could try cutting inside here. Wilshere. Neymar. Now it's Batistuta. And no, that was never going to make it. Wilshere concedes a free kick for that. Costa Curta promptly onto that, and that is that. That has been cut short. Well, they've got it again. Olise. Oh, nice touch. He has found the... Olise! And he was there to get a vital touch. The referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0. So we're just settling back into this second. He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And that certainly packed a punch. No, that's been intercepted. Guardiola. And it's Guardiola. And it's Batistuta. Paris Saint-Germain. There's the hit! They've scored! Paris Saint-Germain are back on level terms. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
That had... Oh, here's a chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Now it's Maradona. Neymar. Dyer gets across to intercept that. Mbappe. And it's Maradona. That is good alertness. Messi. And that is masterful defending. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. So what can they conjure from this one? Paris Saint-Germain have the chance to go the other way. Pedri. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Maradona.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Messi. Maradona.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Pedri. Oh, we expected better, and so did he.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
And he's heaved it away. Out of play for a throw. And it's Wilshere. Messi. Now it's Owen. And there's green grass ahead of him. Roberto Carlos kept his eye on it, and he's there. And here's Batistuta. Pedri. Pedri going full steam ahead down the left flank. Oh, red, nice interception. Maradona.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to...
Real chance! Olise. Adams cuts out the pass. Maradona. Neymar. Now it's Neymar. Into the box.
That's good defensive concentration.
Messi. Great defending, strong and determined. Maradona. Batistuta. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Pedri. Pedri going face-to-face with his great rival. Guardiola gets a foot in here. Barcelona have it back and can go again. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Oh, that's well spotted. Wilshere. Batistuta. Neymar.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Oh, well cut out, no margin for error. And Owen! Oh, yes, it's there! And that has raised the roof! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Owen really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Barcelona take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
Keeps it so gently. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Kane. He is through here. Kane purring through the gears. And he's had a hit. Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. Paris Saint-Germain can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but... Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Bullet! And it's Son Heung-min. Oh, nicely intercepted.
Well, if you're looking for a match winner down there, Peter, we can't ignore Gabriel Batistuta, or Batigol, as he's become known.
Nobody would ignore him.
He has all the attributes, Peter, and the list is too long for me to mention them now. I'll settle on lethal.
Bullet. Mateus. Now it's Son Heung-min. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. In with a header! And he can clear it away. Well-timed, excellent interception. And it's Wilshere. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. Wilshere. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And he's straight offside. That's a little off target. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Guardiola is off. It's Son Heung-min! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. Now it's Son Heung-min. Marquinhos. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Wilshere. Gets a good foot in there.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
The ball has bounced loose now. Costa Curta.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Eto'o. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, easy pickings there. A real chance if he can get through. Adams. Guardiola. Wilshere.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Mateus. Now it's Eto'o. Guardiola. Neymar. Now that's well seen too. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
He could be in here. Wilshere. He's found a way through. Son Heung-min! Goal! Bayern Munich! Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Bayern Munich have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Bayern Munich trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposite.
Mateus! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
And here's Batistuta.
Yeah, that's top defending in preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Now it's Batistuta. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Can he get away here? Pirlo gets good distance on it. Now it's Eto'o. He can run onto that. He's one-on-one! He's had a shot! It's loose, and there's... Oh, what has happened? And another try! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. And that's another good win of the ball. It's Son Heung-min! Guardiola. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break, 1-0.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So off we go once more.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
He's picked his way through. Thuram clears. And it's Wilshere. Maradona. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. And they win it back again. Batistuta showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Pirlo. Oh, no joy this time. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Bayern Munich clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Batistuta. Bayern Munich are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Wilshere. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Paris Saint-Germain are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh, that's well spotted. Roberto Carlos. Eto'o. Guardiola. Wilshere. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Costa Curta calmly anticipates. Nicely weighted ball. That has ended up in no man's land. Pullet. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Paris Saint-Germain have it back and can go again. Well, that looks a cracking ball. Great chance! And he hits the net. 2 to the good. They have breathing space. Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
That's just brilliant counter-attacking football, and as soon as possession was theirs, it triggered a move of devastating speed that was just too hot to handle.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 25.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Le numéro 18.
So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Le numéro 23.
And they're not going to make any further progress
Le
now.
numéro 10. Fernando Torres. Le numéro 9.
And he's being shifted off
Le
it.
numéro 21.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And it's Perez. And here's Beckham. Now it's Mbappe. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Beckham. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
Hullet. Guardiola.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Lobbed in behind. Brilliantly cut out.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
That is good alertness. Adams spots it and intercepts. And here's Torres. Costa Curta. That is a brilliant interception.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Oh, good-looking ball. Bastoni kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Temps additionnel.
That's been cut out, well played. There'll be a minute of stoppage time. It's a good run down the left-hand side. So that's it. It is all over. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by...
Hello. No APK. Hello, hello. Mi, suara ko masuk dah, Mi. Hello. No APK. Mi, suara ko masuk, Mi. Mi. F, selamat datang F. Selamat menyaksikan ya. Yang sudah bergabung dapat layar.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. We have already started here. That looks a good ball through. Shot a goal! Goal, Italy!
Semangat Enzo. Terima kasih, kalah terus Om.
Italy clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score, which the ball was recovered.
Paris Saint-Germain are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Maradona showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. But they've got it again. He's got a Neymar!
Yang.
And now the breakaway. Nuno Mendes. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Taken back almost at once. Great ball and he's in. He's had a shot. That's a half-decent try.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Nuno Mendes. No, that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Oh, that's well spotted.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
He's played him through. Nice ball and he's in here. Retegui! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Retegui really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that.
Hah?
Gravenberg.
Galak tu lah.
And he's managed to get free. Shot could be on.
Paris Saint-Germain are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Italy do have a chance to counter here. Oh, Red, nice interception. Roberto Carlos. Guardiola. Oh, that's fabulous. Talisca. And Talisca! Fermin. Gravenberg. Maradona.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Talisca was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And it's Batistuta. Wilshere. And that's a good ball. That has been cut short. Guardiola. And here's Batistuta. Fermin does really well to win the ball there.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Batistuta. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done. The keeper is ultra busy in trying to just get everything in order.
Great chance here from position A1. And we have our very first corner. It's loose now, and they will... And again! It's in, and that looks to me very much like an own goal.
I don't think he knew too much about it, Peter. It comes off him awkwardly.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Decent hit! A real chance and a real let-off.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Now it's Neymar. Maradona. 5 minutes till the break. Wilshere. Lookman. And Koundé. Lookman. Lookman. Swept in. Guardiola. Maradona. Maradona goes on a charge down the left. Lookman in acres of space out wide. Maradona. He steps in, and that's the end of that. A real chance! Wilshere. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the shot! What a wonderful goal! We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, how cool was that?
And it's half-time here. So half-time, no shortage of action and talking points at both ends of the field. 3 goals to light up the crowd, and a fair reflection of the territorial state of play with the half-time scoreline 2-1. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Paris Saint-Germain really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Fermin tries to dink it in. Oh, that was vital. Wilshere. Batistuta. He's going to be disappointed with that. Konate, nicely intercepted. And it's Maradona. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Gabriel kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Lookman, Talisca. Paris Saint-Germain can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Lookman providing an outlet on that flank. Paris Saint-Germain really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Gets a good foot in there. Talisca. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. And Batistuta! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Numero 7 viene sostituito con il numero 18.
Corner number 2 then. Oh, this looks sharp.
Paris Saint-Germain showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Can he finish? And the keeper couldn't hold it. Oh, didn't catch it right.
Yeah, he'll be a little vexed with himself, having done well to get there first.
Koundé. Matheus Cunha. And he welcomes it in.
Oh Allah.
Out of play for a goal kick. Neymar fiddles it through, and here's Batistuta.
That's good pressing, it's really squeezing everything.
Missed by a fraction. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He won't be happy with that one. Oh, delicate chip through. Opts to play it back. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Now the finish! Maradona. And it's Neymar. He has found the way through. Neymar.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero 13, numero 17. Lasciano il campo per il numero 20. Totti, il numero 9.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Conte. Matheus Cunha. You can run on to Totti! And that would have won it.
Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest now. He does look the most likely to grab that second goal cushion.
He's gone forward. Interesting ball. Oh, super find. Deftly away. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Nicely weighted ball.
Italy surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Foot in. Maradona really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Now it's Neymar. Tries a shot! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Neymar can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
So, third corner of the game. Italy are looking to go forward now. Well, that's well seen too. Oh, just skips. There's the hit! He scored! They have stolen level at the last!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Yes.
All square again into the dying minutes.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. Okay, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find the winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing. Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Totti, oh, there's a probing ball. Dyer deals with it effortlessly. Beckham. Yamal, and it's Beckham. Looking for options for movement. That's really well manoeuvred. That is good alertness. And that is that. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be. And
Selamat bergabung.
so, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
It was a very good game, played in the right spirit with a fitting atmosphere.
Ini hiburan
And I
ya.
think football won this time.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you...
Kita ini lagi push rank ya guys, push divisi. Yelusus Hidus Sundut, selamat bergabung. Selamat bergabung di Zael. Nah bener Mia. Emang dirimu yang nyuruh dia main kok? Dirimu nyuruh dia main kok?
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Already we're underway here. Now it's Neymar. That's gone loose. He's through here. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's very neat. Snyder! Oh, that's just stunning!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well, it's Batistuta. Batistuta made a good run there. Schneider. Oh, that's a key interception. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Ajax clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Pinches it. Rummenigge!
La ilaha illallah.
And they're at it again in double quick time. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
He's had a hit! Oh, he's been caught on it here!
Paris Saint-Germain really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Bastoni. Roberto Carlos. To Schneider. Wilshere spots it and intercepts. Oh, he's found support out wide. And he's being shifted off it. And here's Neymar. Now it's Batistuta. Schneider. Vieira. Eto'o. Now it's Eto'o. Rafinha. Oh, he's bustling through here. And the finish! Another chance from a corner.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And the header! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Mana jadi error?
Selamat diminta dikonfirmasi ini.
Half an hour played now. Adams kept his eye on it, and he's there. Well, the run has been sold a little bit. Now the finish!
Come on,
They are rampant! And they are cruising away. Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Eto'o really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room.
And he'll shoot here! It is a very, very good save.
Paris Saint-Germain are stuck in a rut, and impatient pots of goal won't really help their cause here. They need somebody to communicate composure and something more constructive.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Yeah, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Maradona. Batistuta. Neymar. Very nicely done. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Approaching half-time and... Guardiola! What a hit! The save was firm.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
And that should get the job done. Ajax are looking to go forward now. Aim forwards. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Stood up well to him there. Batistuta.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Costa Curta. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He saw the danger and he went crashing in. Now it's Neymar. Well, they could break here. Neymar. It's Neymar! Oh, what has happened here? There's the hit! And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, the contrast in fortunes here could not be much more stark. All smiles on one side, their qualities have shone through. But look across the other way, and there is nothing short of absolute deflation.
Selamat bergabung yang sudah menonton.
Here we go again.
Paris Saint-Germain can show their manager and their fans how much grit and spirit is actually in this team. The right characters can rescue a situation like this, and I think we're about to discover if they're present.
Shot a goal! He has done it! Results
Tidak
no
berdaya
longer in doubt.
permainannya.
It's just about how many.
Kenapa
Not a
sinyalku?
defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
Sinyalku.
Ajax are at the peak of their powers.
Pemain
As for their opponents,
Bantusku.
they're a long way from that.
Ada apa denganmu?
Rafinha. He's got the shot away! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
Well, talking about a man on a mission,
Jangan
that
mati,
was a
Mi.
super effort.
Silau.
Rummenigge. Can he finish? Oh, the ball's run loose here. Maradona. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's having a go. And that has faded wide.
Ajax certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
Adams kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Batistuta being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Great ball if he can get there. He is just caressing the ball. Tries a shot! And they win it back again.
Messi really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Vieira. That pass has been well intercepted.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. That's good play.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Wilshere. Pires providing an outlet on that flank. Maradona. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And the shot! And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Ajax can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass, and a tricky one at that.
Just about up to 75 minutes. Neymar.
Paris Saint-Germain are stuck in Central Station, and they might find a fast track out wide if they'd care to look.
It is! He scores!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
But pour l'équipe du Paris Saint-Germain. Après 77 minutes de jeu.
So there's going to be another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Paris Saint-Germain grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. Brilliantly cut out. Oh, there's a probing ball. Pires towering forward here. He's looking to set free a runner. He's onside. That's good defending, very good defending. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Can he put it away? And yes, it's there! And they are right back within touch.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Paris Saint-Germain give themselves a fighting chance. Back in shapes to
Ya
shoot.
Allah,
They've
Allah.
scored! How very smart. He just got it right.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
But pour l'équipe de l'Ajax Amsterdam.
Ajax making another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Ajax grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Conte has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles.
Well, when the ref tells you you're going to get booked next time, you should listen.
Oh, he's been caught napping!
Temps additionnel, 5 minutes.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Well seen, saw that coming. Well read, and the danger is averted. Vieira. Griezmann, he can run onto that. Marquinhos does really well to win the ball there. Conte. Now it's Neymar. Now it's Maradona, and he's away. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Paris Saint-Germain suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show all round. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
One-sided and only one winner, Peter. The players didn't show enough togetherness, and it was weak throughout.
So just time for me.
Selamat bergabung teman-teman.
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. The action has already started. Rummenigge. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he welcomes it in. Brilliantly cut out. And it's Perez. Marquinhos cuts out the pass. Now it's Torres.
Well, a quick look at this lineup, and Pavel Nedved jumps higher than the rest.
He'll be involved in more or less everything they try to do going forward.
Yeah, he has all the ingredients to serve up something delicious, and we can feast our eyes on a truly great competitor.
Maradona, Wilshere.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Wilshere. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Vieira. Fair to say, I think a cautious start from both teams. Oh, that's a key interception. Fernando Torres. Rummenigge. Rummenigge. Oh, super find. He's picked his way through. That is a brilliant interception. Wilshere. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. And here's Nedved. Rummenigge. Kaká. Chance! Goal! Barcelona!
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Barcelona are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
That looks a good ball through. Real chance! They've scored! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Nedved, Cafu. And he's managed to get free. Rummenigge. Cafu. Now it's Nedved. And it's Nedved. Rummenigge. He's found the way through. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all.
Paris Saint-Germain really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
He's cut it out. Nedved. Kaká. Roberto Carlos gets across to intercept that. Well, that looks a cracking ball.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Half an hour played now. David Villa. And he was quick to react. Well, this man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
He's a sharp little ball here. Now it's Perez. Nedved, who's set up one goal so far. Rummenigge. And that could set him on his way. Picked out, he's had a hit! That's another chance! It's a goal kick. David Villa. Rice. Paris Saint-Germain finding their passes. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. 5 minutes till the break. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. He rises! No, not the best of headers.
Paris Saint-Germain certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Perez. And it's hoisted clear. And we have our very first corner. Big header!
Masya Allah.
Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Rice certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Yeah. It's Nedved. Roberto Carlos gets over and intercepts. Wilshere. He's played him through. Fernando Torres. He's had a shot. And it's half-time here. Some first-half thoughts?
Yeah, chins have dropped, heads are down, and half-time couldn't have come at a better time.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
He's got the shot away! In he goes again! Kaka. Cruyff. Rummenigge. He's shifting through the gears here. Paris Saint-Germain needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
David Villa! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Villa is offering a wry smile there.
Yeah. Oh, easy pickings there. David Villa. Oh, that's fabulous.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Berisi.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Yeah, that's top defending in preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Rummenigge, and the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he hit that sweetly.
I actually like to see that in shots at goal, when there's a noticeable effort to get over the ball and keep it down.
Aim forwards. Perez stood up well to him there. Nedved. Vieira. Kaka. That's been cut out, well played. Rice. David Villa. Gets his pass away. He steps in. It's Wilshere! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Rice couldn't squeeze it through. Nedved. Roberto Carlos. It's Wilshere. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Passes short and sharp. Cruyff finds himself offside. We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. David Villa. The referee's awarded a free kick. A real chance then to ease this unpleasant predicament. Beckham ready to try one. It's run loose, who's going to get there? Now it's Maradona, he has found the way through. And the finish! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then. And he thumps it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Yeah. And it's Maradona.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. He is through here. Yep, it's a corner. Nedved, there's the hit! It's off target and by quite a way. Roberto Carlos picks it up from the goal kick. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nedved. Maradona. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Paris Saint-Germain really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
Beckham. The final 5 minutes. Thuram makes the interception. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. And here's Batistuta, climbs up big! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Oh, great ball! Batistuta! Marquinhos short changes him with that pass. 2 minutes to be added on. That's a nicely measured pass. Engages and forces him off the ball. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who simply did a better job. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment.
Masih kacau.
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And that was very necessary. Driving forward.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Alvarez, and the shot! Oh, he's been caught on it here! Rice, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, that's well spotted. And it's Maradona. Oh, the ball's gone astray.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Griezmann. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Alisson. He's an excellent shot stopper, Peter, first and foremost, but he's just as good at creating chances as he is snuffing them out. He can spread the ball out quickly to both wings, whether it be with an accurate long pass or a quick throw, and that places him in the top order of the world's keepers.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Rice did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now there's a... and the finish! Goal! Toulouse! And Toulouse have the lead! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Has a look and place it forward. Well read, nice interception. Costa Corta. So what can they make of this? And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Can he finish? They've scored!
Very punishable.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Toulouse are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline.
Has a goal! And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Alvarez. And it's Fletcher. Davids.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Adams did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And he was quick to react. He is through here. Wilshere! Decent hit and on target. And they can counter here.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. He has found a way through. Wilshere. And that's another good win of the ball. Griezmann. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Roberto Carlos.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Rice.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Fernando Torres. And Torres! That was a matter of inches.
Fernando Torres nearly produced a moment of magic. He knew the strike was pure.
Half-time getting close now. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, perfectly measured that. Davids. Fernando Torres. Barella can see things others simply cannot. Alvarez. And here's Mbappe. Alvarez. Just a great chance! They are rampant! And they are cruising away. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And it's half-time here. Well, the contrast in fortunes here could not be much more stark. All smiles on one side, their qualities have shone through. But look across the other way, and there is nothing short of absolute.
Police.
There's the start of the second half. Paris Saint-Germain didn't have a great first half. They need a change of fortune. Maradona charging forward, the ball at his feet. Adams. And it's Griezmann. To Darren Fletcher. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Torres! Keeper's got his work done.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Alvarez. Time and again they are repelled. And he's surging through. Mbappe! Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Barella. And here's Alvarez.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Perez. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. David Villa. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Le nombre de spectateurs pour ce match.
David Villa gives it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Toulouse do have a chance to counter here. And he's managed to get free. He's free. There's the hit! He's got a goal! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if...
Alvarez is on his own. Alvarez is fouled. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, he waited a little while, but it does seem that the referee was eventually convinced that that was a clear enough chance he denied.
Well, he had a decision to make, Peter, and it's worked out badly.